I thought I heard a noise. Alright, quick video. This one should be at least. In the last video, I know I was talking for quite a bit, but this one should be a quick video. I had to just do a double take on this video, but I'm gonna try my best to get through this snappy. 3 glow tips for you guys. Should be easy things that you could do today, right now, in order to just change the way your face looks. And one of them, from my own personal experience, is grooming. I used to get this a lot. Someone used to always say, when I had like a mustache when I was 12, 13, 14, just a slight mustache, they would say it was a dirty Sanchez. You know, that Hitler kind of look. It just didn't go well with my features, and I didn't understand that. I always wanted to have a beard. I always wanted to have just masculine features, but you gotta understand your facial harmony, your proportions, and you just gotta look at. I'm sort of thinking of creating a rating, a facial rating, because I can only say and do so much for you guys in this video. But if you were to send me your photo, then I could just look at the whole face and be like, "Yep, you need to take this out, this out, this out." But yeah, so look at your grooming. Either you need to have a better groomed beard, either you should shave it, or you should just better groom it. You know, play around with it. You know, look at certain other people who look good with certain features. It's not a one size fit all. So not one type of beard is gonna work for every single person, but maybe you need to grow it out, like a long, really long beard, to make your face either longer or shorter, whatever the case may be. Maybe your face is too long. You know, maybe your facial thirds aren't aligning correctly. So you got a really big head, so a big forehead. You probably need, in conjunction with that, a long beard, so that your forehead looks smaller. Because then, if you had a small beard, I imagine your forehead is just gonna look even bigger, but it will look more proportioned. If you're big forehead but long beard, that would make sense to me. I think people know this instinctively, but they don't actually look into it. At least for the most part, most people know this. But because you look in the mirror, you're like, oh, okay, this looks good. But having that mindset of understanding like facial thorns and the proportion, people want typically here and here and here to somewhat be proportionate. They want it to measure pretty much the same way. Like they want it all to measure all the same. So understanding that is going to help a lot for your facial attractiveness and your glow as well. So that's one tip, a quick and easy tip. Anybody can do that literally today, like right now. As soon as you get off this, you can just look in the mirror and be like, oh, you need to take this off. So that's one tip. The second tip is, and I've said this a lot in my videos, and I'm going to stick by it, is diet. I know I've said this so much, and I'm gonna keep saying it, I'm gonna keep harping on it, but diet is the glow tip. Like this is the thing you need to do. And again, this is something that you can change today. Most people are just eating trash, carbs, pizza, burgers. I love pizza and I love burgers, by the way. But drinking, all the stuff that is toxins to the body, it just makes everything look worse. First off, you start to gain weight, and then you don't get the glow because your face doesn't have the shadow effect, which is what that is if you take 2 boxes and put a shadow on one box, they could be the same color, but one box is gonna look darker than the other. It's just what happens just by adding the shadow. In contrast to the other box, it's just gonna look like a completely different color. Your face needs to have that as well. You need to have shadows underneath your chin right here. You need to have shadows underneath your eyes. You need to have shadows here, and that's how you can have a glow effect in your face. But people seeing the contrast, they can go, oh wow, like certain features will stand out more. So, and that's by your food. Now, you can overwork what you eat to an extent, but for most people, it's just not viable to run 100 miles, 200 miles every day just so they can eat what they want. People got jobs to do. You just can't do that. Even just running 5 miles a day isn't going to do it either. So you're going to have to somewhat work on your diet. And certainly what you need to include is vitamin C. Vitamin C is the glow vitamin. The glow vitamin. You need to have all vitamins, obviously, for overall health. but vitamin C specifically helps with elasticity in the skin, and just increasing your glutathione levels, which helps with detoxification of the body. So make sure to incorporate vitamin C into your diet, a lot of it. So broccoli, that's a big one, and broccoli has a lot of vitamins, but it also includes vitamin C. Oranges, citrus fruits such as strawberries, grapes as well. Honestly, a lot of citrus fruits is just fruits that are red, green. Like there's no blue, but red, green, and yellow are the typical fruits that have vitamin C. As far as vegetables, it'll be bell peppers, asparagus too, and then broccoli, as I said before. So those will have vitamin C and in an abundant amount as well. So have that, and that will enhance your glow. Lastly, you would need to have some kind of skincare. Now I don't know. Is this? All right. Well, it says vitamin C on there. This is what I use for my skin. Skincare is important because we have dirt like everywhere all the time. And you have certain stressors to the face that are passing by. So like dirt and dust like flowing through into our face every day, that's actually being absorbed into the body, and that's just ruining your face in general. Like you're just getting dirt in your face. You're not gonna be glowing with dirt in your face. That's not going to happen. So having a skincare isn't the end all be all, but it's certainly a thing that you can do today that will make a change to your face. If you're not doing it and you haven't been doing any of the three things, then one of these will certainly have an effect. And having a proper skincare routine, so having a cleanser, which is what this is, which is the initial layer of the skin, just washes off all the dirt, all of the excess oil. You know, if you wear a do-rag, if you're a black guy out there, like whenever I had hair, I would have to put an excess amount of just stuff into my hair, and then the oil would just drizzle into my face and then to my eyebrows, and then I didn't have a skincare routine. I just would wake up and I would just get the rag and I would wipe my face, and the oil would just go around my face. Essentially, I was basically just spreading, like when you get a mop and you got dirt but it's just water, and honestly all you're doing is just spreading the dirt around, making sure it's not concentrated. That's what I did basically. I was just making it go around my face equally, kind of making it worse, to be honest. If you're like me in that sense that I did that, then yeah, you certainly need a skincare routine, because it's the equivalent of, instead of just putting water on your face and spreading the dirt around, instead of it being in concentrated areas, you're getting the Clorox or the bleach and you're putting it into the mop water, and now you're actually doing something. That's what that is. So get a skincare routine, get a cleanser, then after that get a toner. This isn't typically a skincare page, so I'm not going to get into the details of the toner and the moisturizer, but what they're supposed to do is just clean your face and then moisturize your face so you're not dry afterwards. Yeah, then lotion, but moisturizer is supposed to do that. So that, toner, you got essence. There's a whole list that's really unnecessary. You really just need a cleanser and a moisturizer so that your face isn't dry. Something else that's important too to do once a week is to do an exfoliation, which is these little kind of tiny like fibroids or rocks or whatever that are there. It depends on what cleanser you're using, or depends on what exfoliation you're using, and it depends on your skin type as well. Again, in this video I'm not going to get into the details, but I'll probably have more videos on this topic more, and I'll get into more details. But depending on your skin type, which could be oily, dry, and then a mixture of both, or just a normal skin type, is going to impact how your skin reacts to certain exfoliation and certain cleansers as well. So you want to get an exfoliation that is pretty much easy on the skin. You don't want to hurt your skin. You want to go easy whenever you're using the cleanser and the exfoliation, because really what happens is with all the dirt and the oils and all this stuff is you're just causing inflammation in your face. That's why your face gets red. That's why you start getting pimples and all this stuff. That's why it's important for you also to change your sheets in your bed, because the oils and stuff is just building up on your bed sheets, and then you're putting your face on it, and then you're wiping your face whenever you're sleeping on your chest. So you're just messing up your whole facial harmony. So make sure you get something that's easy on your skin. Don't go hard. Whenever you're putting it on your face, just go in circles and go easy, because that's how you keep your face from essentially. It's almost like getting sandpaper. You don't really feel it too much, but it's almost like putting sandpaper on your skin. Like, you're gonna start getting red, but you want to be easy on it, so you're only just getting off the dry skin that starts to build up, and then getting that new skin to come out. So exfoliation is important, and then lastly you want to get the moisturizer, which then puts back the vitamins and minerals, and a little bit of oil that you just took off. That way your face isn't completely dry and sensitive, which is another skin type which is sensitive. So understanding that is important. You can just order something off Amazon, and like a cleanser, start there, and so it's important to be careful also, because depending on the brand that you're using, the stuff that I said before is easy and it's safe, it's in your hands, but some brands are just in it for the money. They don't actually know what they're doing, and sometimes without knowing your skin type, you can really hurt your skin. You could go in the opposite direction where your skin becomes worse because of the skin care routine. So make sure that you properly take care of yourself in terms of grooming, your diet, and your skincare routine. That's it for this video, guys.